cancer and depression and stuff like that. I wanted to have a moustache tonight, and I tried to put one on this morning with texture, but it smudged all over my face, so I cut off some of my pubes, and they were still sticky at the time, so I put them on, but they fell off. But I didn't mind because they were getting up my nose anyway. But this November stuff, it's all about, men's health, and it's good to see a lot of men here tonight. Look, you sort of sensitive men like me, and this will let the women off the hook a bit, so I won't have to, tell any mother-in-law jokes or wife jokes or ex-wife jokes or any of that sort of shit. It's sort of men's stuff, men's bonding and stuff like that, and this November's about men's stuff, down here stuff, about penises and prostate and depression. Depression's in there because if your dick fell off, you'd have depression or what. But one of the things about special men's programs, they have special programs for women, breast cancer and stuff like that, and they've worked a wonder, and you raised awareness of breast cancer. You can see a bus going down the street and it's got breasts, big picture of breasts on the side. Well, I reckon for prostate cancer we should have a big cock on the side of the bus. And that'd drive home the message, I think. But there's a lot more than physical things about men's health. There's attitude shit, and one of the, people often think that all that men care about is football and porno and books about war, but nothing could be further from the truth. The internet's a lot better than books. and the other thing is they think that men think with their dicks, and that's not true either. It's caused by testosterone poisoning, which is a common thing. Anyway, the other thing, there's just been a survey out about what are the things that men worry about the most. Men worry more than you think, and you think it might be global warming or, the recession or something like that, but the things men worry about the most is being a dead shit. That's the biggest thing, that you might be a dead shit, and when you're at school, all the other kids, they make you want to, all the other boys, you got to punch each other and fight and grab each other's balls and glare at women and drink piss and all that sort of stuff. And if you don't do all that, then you're a dead shit. Mind you, if you do all of that, then the girls think you're a dead shit. You can't win. And that's why women end up marrying rich guys, because if they've got to end up with a dead shit, you might as well have a rich dead shit. There's, the thing about men's health, it's a bit the same as about racehorse health and stuff like that. I suppose the Melbourne Cup's just been on and everyone got all excited about the racing, but speaking of dicks, did anybody see the dick on that horse that came last? It's about 3 foot long. I mean, I don't normally look at dicks, but not that it matters, but I reckon that horse was on a promise from some mayor somewhere or a housewife in Warunga. or maybe Princess Anne. It's hard to know. The environment, it's crept into everything, even sex. It's not just edible undies; it's organic edible undies. You can get biodegradable, organically grown kiwi fruit lubricants. You can get solar-powered vibrators to use outside. I'd like to see that, actually. And you want to make sure you didn't put them where the sun don't shine, though. But, things like vibrators and horses and all that, they still don't have to do with the environment. And the thing I was thinking about with the environment and horses and dicks and sex and names and all that is horses have, from the Melbourne Cup, some of the horses have got these really long names, exotic names, like Slipodictomy Fabio. That was one of the horses. Who's Fabio, anyway? But a lot of us just have sort of boring normal names, like, they're good names, like Darcy and Max and Scott and Jen and Jack and stuff like that, those sort of names. But what about more exotic names like this bloke is the president of Iran? His name's after dinner jacket. And what about the bloke who's president of Indonesia? Priscilla Silly Silly Bang Bang, who do you know? Not a bad name. Anyway, back to the environment. When I was a kid, we were, no one gave a fuck about the environment, to be honest. If you put some papers in the bin, the teacher would say, "Good boy," and that'd be it. Or you could join the Boy Scouts. I joined the Boy Scouts. I thought it'd all be about, going camping in the bush or something like that. But all I got was the Scoutmaster, ramming down my throat stuff about, religion and the flag and all that shit, Lucky that's all he ran down my throat, I can tell you. But now, we're concerned about global warming. But when I was a kid, we were concerned about nuclear holocaust, like nuclear war. And they used to worry about there being a nuclear winter. That's when all the atomic bombs would go off and all the fallout and all the shit in the atmosphere would block out the sun and everything would freeze over. Well, I figure that, the best solution for global warming is why don't we just have a fucking nuclear war, That'd piss it off. Cool it down a bit. The other thing we're worried about, seem to be worried about is this emissions trading, and I don't know what the fuck it really is, you always hear about it, but emissions trading, it sounds like it could get a bit tacky to me, a bit sticky, you blokes. Anyway, look, the last thing I want to say is a lot of environmental stuff happens in the Northern Territory and in Kakadu, and there's a lot of crocodiles and stuff up in Kakadu, and a friend of mine is an environmentalist. He went up to Kakadu and he adopted this crocodile for just $10 a day, he adopted a crocodile. And anyway, discovered when he had the crocodile that you can't take a crocodile anywhere unless you teach it tricks. So he taught it tricks, and he took this crocodile into a bar. And he's walking into the bar, and the barman said, "Stop, you can't bring that fucking crocodile in here." And he says to the barman, "Wait, but I can do tricks with this crocodile." And the barman says, "Show me." So he pulls his dick out, and he sticks his dick between the crocodile's jaws. And all the crowd go quiet. And then he picks up a really big glass ashtray and he smashes the crocodile on the head. And the crocodile's jaws snap shut and just go short of biting off his dick. So his dick's sticking in there. And then all the crowd cheered. Then he looked around the bar and he said, "Now does anyone else want to go?" And all the bar went quiet again. And then right down the back there's this old lady near the poker machines. And she yells out, "I'll have a go, but don't hit me too hard." Thank you very much.